Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Wanna welcome everybody, yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Hosted by Chris, Kid USA, and Nappy Boy. Shout out to Ziggy, put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Let's go.
Hello, humans. What's going on? Welcome to Hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, AEW edition. I am your host, Mr. Team Ring It. How you doing? And I have Jaquez with me, but I don't know where he is. Jaquez,
I'm right here. Jaquez is here. How y'all doing?
Jaquez is right there. So everyone, we got a nice little show for you tonight. First, we're going to talk about AEW DYNAMITE tonight. Also, we're going to give you some previews, like our predictions about AEW Revolution that will be coming up this Sunday. I believe at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. I believe it's about 4 hours long. So tonight, let's start off with AEW DYNAMITE. Yes. So to start it all off, to kick it all off, Tony Khan promised us a huge announcement. Now, earlier, Jaquez, we were talking about how Tony Khan possibly had a deal with HBO Max, I believe, for the streaming. But remind you, this was all speculation. It looks like we was a little bit far off base because that wasn't the case.
I called it.
No, you did not call it
because I was like, I said. You
said shit.
Ring of Honor. Okay.
No.
You need the streaming service.
Not that part. You said no. Okay. You said Ring of Honor. Okay. You said
Ring
of Honor. Right. Okay. All right.
I did say Ring of Honor.
Anywho,
I did have that part right.
Yes, that part you did have right. So Tony Khan have announced that he has purchased Ring of Honor. He also threw some shade at Shane McMahon. I don't know if it was props, but he threw it. He said no, it's not Shane McMahon, but no, it's Tony Khan. He purchased Ring of Honor tonight. So what? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. What do you think about that?
Exactly what I thought it would be. I am ecstatic. Great for Honor. Great for Tony Khan. This is great for wrestling. I do have some questions, but at the same time, I think I probably already answered that myself due to the fact of doing a little bit more research. So if he practically purchased Ring of Honor like straight out, then not only does he own the name, not only does he own the video library, but that technically means he owns Honor Club.
So
he already has a stream. Yeah, he already has a streaming platform, the same streaming platform that they've been using. All he has to do is now just update it. You know what I'm saying? All he has to do now is just update it. If he wants, he could throw in the AEW stuff, and then boom, that's a streaming platform right there. That's if he doesn't go with the way of the HBO Max, because that is still a deal. I mean, honestly, like when you was watching Dynamite tonight, you probably heard them like basically shout out like some HBO Max shows and HBO Max itself. So that's why I'm like, the seeds are getting planted there. They're not done. I don't think he's done.
Whatsoever. I mean, streaming is a big thing too. So yeah, I don't think. But this is huge news. With AEW and Ring of Honor. So I mean, the possibilities are endless at this point now. So I mean, so what do you think is going to happen? I mean, do you think Ring of Honor is going to have their own shows? Or are they going to be integrated with AEW? I mean, what do you think might happen?
The one thing I don't want to happen, we don't need an invasion angle. We don't need what Impact is doing. Basically, let them do that, or let them finish out what they're doing with that. We don't need to bring that in forward to AEW. What I think is the Ring of Honor. I think they have a pay-per-view that they just did, or another one coming up, if I'm not
I think they
mistaken.
had one. Yeah, I think they had one at
Or
the
that's
end of
probably what they
the.
just did.
Yeah, they just had it like not too long ago. Yeah,
They did just have one, right? Okay, so
yeah, in December.
all right. So with that being said, because they have such a good relationship and rapport with Turner right now, I predict that they are on TBS, TNT.
Jaquez, you're fading out. You're fading out.
Probably going to end up back on TV.
Jaquez, you're fading out.
Like
Quez.
he owned.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna have to remove him real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove him for a second. Okay, let me talk to him. Let's see. Let's see. Stream is fucking up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go back to Jaquest in a second. He was having some difficulties. Let me see if I can bring him back. Okay, bro, you good? You good? Okay, I'm gonna have to bring him back. Okay, so where we at? Where we're at? Okay, so Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is a huge deal, like what Jaquez has stated. There's so many possibilities. The trio title, the more influx of Ring of Honor wrestlers, Shane Taylor possibly reuniting with Keith Lee. I mean, there's so much shit now. Me personally, I really don't know about the era, the last era of Ring of Honor, because I really did not watch Ring of Honor like that. But I know what wrestlers came from Ring of Honor, so I have to kind of brush up on my knowledge on Ring of Honor. But yes, this is very exciting news, and I cannot wait. Plus, yes, another women's title that's going to be coming to AEW. It's just the main thing is we don't know. Like, are they going to just have like two brands? Are they going to have a Ring of Honor and they're going to have an AEW? We don't know at this point. But once we get more information, we will definitely let you know. I'm just waiting for Jaquez to come back. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go over AEW. So AEW tonight was dope. I mean, at the go home show was really awesome. The American Dragon, Daniel Bryanson versus Christopher Daniels. It was nice. I really liked the match. The match was Christopher Daniels. They said that at one point that he was 50 years old. He didn't show it. He didn't show it at all. As a matter of fact, he was flowing right along with Daniel Bryan. The one thing that I love about Daniel Bryan, this version of Daniel Bryan that we did not see in the WWE, I love it. I am here for it. He is more dangerous. He is more calculating. He is more sinister. He is more sadistic. I mean, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. I just hate the fact that Christopher Daniels has became a jobber. But I guess that he's at the end of his career where, what I'm saying, he's putting over, talent or what have you. What I'm saying? Like like Dylan said, that he's more dangerous, way better than the WWE, his WWE, version or whatever. So Samuel said, what about AEW games with Kenny Omega leaving as well? Would they still work on it? Yes, of course. That's still in the works. They're still going to be doing the game. I believe the game doesn't come out until like 2023, I believe. Ty says, sorry, I'm late. You heard about Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor. Yes, we just talked about that not too long ago. We will come back to that in a second. Right now, I just want to kind of go over AEW real quick. So yes, The American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, did win that match, of course. They also gave a little bit of backstory between Daniel Bryanson and Christopher Daniels. You know, this is a rivalry that went from that came from Ring of Honor, and they wanted to settle their beef about 20 years ago. So, and of course, Daniel Bryan wanted to send a message to his soon-to-be opponent, Jon Moxley. He wanted to say, hey, I'm not with Ring of Honor, so I'm going to beat his fucking face in and shit, you know, and that prompted Jon Moxley to come out and basically say, hey, you know, you're not going to do that you're not going to do this shit to me. We're at the crossroads, and instead of taking it the easy way, I'm going to do it the hard way. And Daniel Bryan did not want any parts of Jon Moxley at all. So I really wish they would have had some type of like altercation, like a fight or whatever. But I mean, they're teasing it for us, so that we have to wait until Sunday. So I'm good with that. So the next one is the tag team turmoil. So I believe the winner of this match will go on to Revolution to face who's already in this match. Red Dragon and the tag team champions, Jurassic Express. It was good. It was fun. It was all over the place, of course, where, you know, a tag team turmoil match is supposed to be. A tag team turmoil Royal Rumble, if you want to call it that, or the Royale, you know. I really wish that Top Flight would have won this. I really wanted them to win this, but I guess they had to give it to the Young Bucks. So, I mean, I don't know how to like really feel about that one. I'm like, okay, you know. I mean, but they wanted a big name in this match, which, you know, I don't know. I like Top Flight, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So, let's go on to the next one. Yes. Okay. So Chris Jericho, when they come back from commercial, Chris Jericho cuts a promo. He talks about how Eddie Kingston, this is like the reverse of Rock versus Jericho about 20 years ago, when Rock said that you can't win the big one because you're not good enough. And now Chris Jericho is doing the same shit to Eddie Kingston. And that's how I know that probably Eddie Kingston is probably going to win this match, because they got to do something to put over Eddie Kingston. So hold on one second. Matter of fact, your Quest just came back. Hang on. Quest?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How I sound? Am I good? All right, good.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry about that. My phone
For
actually
now.
crashed.
Yeah. It crashed?
It crashed.
Well, that's not good.
Completely restarted. Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Okay, so what I was doing was I just went over Chris Jericho. He cut a promo or whatever about Eddie Kingston. But you were making a point earlier about Ring of Honor. So what we can do is we can come back to, you know, the results or whatever. What was your point about Ring of Honor?
Basically, a lot are going to get what they want now without even thinking about it. Because like I said, you are going to get the streaming deal now because of him owning ROH. He technically owns Honor Club. And we still have that possibility with the HBO Max, due to the fact that on Dynamite tonight, they kept basically mentioning HBO Max. They mentioned shows on HBO Max. There was promo heavy tonight. So, do I see a bigger deal in the works? Yes, 100%. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as ROH itself, I don't know where they can place it, but I do think it could end up on TBS, possibly like on, I don't know, Sundays or Saturdays, whichever day they can fit them in.
So you think they're going to be?
Also think about it. Like
it's going to be just Ring of Honor. They're not going to blended in together with AEW, correct?
Oh no. They're definitely gonna blend it. They have to blend it. They're under the same owner.
Okay.
The
That's what
only
I kind
thing
of
is,
figured.
it's like, are you gonna separate the titles? That's the thing when it comes down to it. You're gonna separate the titles.
Mm-hmm.
You're still gonna have the ROH, or are you gonna incorporate it like how it was the NWA TNA thing?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the main thing is that everybody's getting, because I just looked at some of like the cliff notes from his interview, prior to the show.
Mm-hmm.
He does want to do the trios tags. He wants to get
I
the
mean, why
trios tag
not?
titles out there
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's
with
what they should do. They
ROH.
can
With ROH, it's
with
possible now.
our
He has the 6-man tag team. Yep.
and currently that's Shane Taylor promotions that
And he
still have the
already sent
titles,
out a
correct?
tweet to Tony Khan.
And
He
Shane
already sent a
Taylor
tweet to Tony
responded.
Khan.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. No, he sent it. He sent it to Tony
Mm-hmm.
Khan.
Yeah,
Okay,
he sent it to
for
Tony Khan.
okay, yeah, because I did see that on Twitter not too long ago. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So yes, we're going to talk about it more tomorrow night on the Wolfpack podcast tomorrow night on airtime. So let's kind of go back over to
Definitely.
this Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. This match is going to be great for AEW Revolution.
Hands down.
Like I was, huh? Go ahead. Question said there. Looks like his phone just went off the air again. Okay. We have to take him off again. All right. So, but once again, Chris Jericho, and versus Eddie Kingston is going to be great. I still believe that Pride and Powerful, that's going to be the wild card for me. I wonder, are they going to come out and interfere, or are they going to come out and help Chris Jericho? I don't know. But I really would love to see Pride and Powerful align themselves with Eddie Kingston. I would like to see that. They really should have went over tonight in that tag team Royale. They should have, but I guess they're dealing with another storyline or whatever. But it is what it is. So my next one, this was probably the highlight of the night. I'm not going to even lie to you. So CM Punk, he comes out and he basically says, he tells a story that, he used to splash water on his face every morning and asks himself if he's the bad guy in this situation. If you really, really look at it, MJF almost did a double turn. He basically got everyone in the wrestling world like sympathizing with him about him being picked on, about him not living up to everyone's expectations, about him being tormented, while he was in school, him being bullied and him looking up to CM Punk. I love what they're doing with this storyline, because what they're doing is, instead of doing promos back and forth, they're actually telling us a story about MJF looking up to CM Punk and how CM Punk has become the mentor in this situation. And that how CM Punk says that he feels like he is the doctor and he created Frankenstein. And like I said, they have played this storyline so beautifully. I mean, you got to understand, like, this rivalry has went all the way back from November of last year, like around Thanksgiving, and we're still here. And the storyline is so fucking hot right now. And like, they're telling a great story. And I'm loving every minute of it. And I see that, in every storyline, the good guy versus the bad guy always have to play psychological games, and that's what MJF was on it. And he wasn't fooling me, and he wasn't fooling you guys either. So, but yeah, when CM Punk said that he woke up this morning and he splashed the water on his face, and he asked himself, he said, "Am I the bad guy, or can I be the good guy?" He was like, "I'm definitely trying to be the good guy." So he tried to, he extended his hand to MJF. He hesitated for a second, and instead of shaking CM Punk's hand, he embraced him. He hugged him. And everybody was like, "Ooh, yay." You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, okay, here's the part where he's going to attack CM Punk. And that's exactly what happened. And MJF left CM Punk a bloody fucking mess. And then, of course, the Pinnacle had to come out, save his ass, or more so participate in the beatdown of CM Punk. They were torturing him, choking him with the dog collar chain. And then MJF basically cut a promo on a bloody CM Punk and told him that I'm the devil that you need to worry about. You made me, and now I'm going to finish you. I'm going to finish what I started with you. And this time, there's not the legend of CM Punk is going to be dead and blah, 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 blah. Nicely done. It was beautiful. I loved it. Let me see. Hang on a second. Yes, CM Punk is a great storyteller. He is. I'm loving every minute of it, but also everybody. CM Punk is bringing the very best out of MJF, and that is the beauty part about this whole entire story. I knew that this storyline was going to be hot, but I never knew they literally brought it to another level, and that's why I'm excited to see this match. See, this is storytelling. This is long-term storytelling that we need in the wrestling business instead of 5-minute matches that we get in the WWE. They don't know how to tell a fucking story, but they know how to, do all of these camera, like, that type of shit. And I'm just like, dude, tell the fucking story. Just be done with it. Now, there are some stories in the WWE I am digging, but right now, this is not about the WWE. This is about AEW. So let's move on. Okay, I want to get too ahead of myself. So they came back from commercial break. They interviewed Keith Lee. Really don't want to talk about that. Let's see, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Jamie Haysher, Mercedes Martinez, and Thunder Rosa. Honestly, y'all, I did not watch this match. I was busy doing other things. Not saying that they didn't have a good match, but I just simply didn't care for it. So I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry. Let's see. All right, so we come to the main event. Adam Cole versus Adam Cole, Red Dragon, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly versus Heyman Page, the Beaver Boys. I didn't really pay attention to this until the end. Basically, this was a this was a go home show. So basically, you already knew that there was going to be altercation. That at the end of the match, they basically Undisputed attacked Heyman. Oh my goodness! I didn't understand that, bitch. I wasn't talking to you. Okay. So they ambushed Heyman, Adam Page. They duct taped his arms on the ropes, and they proceeded to beat up. The Undisputed proceeded to beat up the Beaver Boys, which was Alex Reynolds and John Silver. So while they were getting beat up, Heyman Page was just helplessly looking at them and shit. He couldn't do anything because he was tied up. I mean, I mean, it was good, very good storytelling. Especially before we go into Revolution. I still believe that Heyman Page is probably going to lose. But see, when you look at this storyline, when you look at this, when the champion gets beat up or gets ambushed, more than likely he's winning that match going in. So I want Adam Cole to win. But more than likely, looking at this and what happened tonight, because the champion was attacked, the champion more than likely is going to retain, but I could be wrong. So yeah, that was it for Dynamite. So what I'm going to do is, because we need more content on this bitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to come back with the boys maybe Friday or tomorrow. No, I can't do it tomorrow because we got to do it with the boy. Matter of fact, Jaquez, if you want to, no, we're not going to. Well, we'll decide. I'll let you guys know. But I will be back on Friday or Saturday to do the pre-show. I was going to do it tonight, but I think I'm going to just wait until the crew comes back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the recap for AEW Dynamite. I will be back in about 2 days or so. Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Brigham for #Kills for Life. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace.